and welcome to Pet Food Express's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store Fulfillment Training. My name is Terry Lim, and I'm responsible for the store operations aspect of our new online ordering and same-day delivery and in-store pickup initiative. This video is going to focus on how to fulfill Buy Online, Pick Up in Store orders. As a shortcut, we're going to refer to these as BOPIS orders. One of the main benefits of our BOPIS service is the ease and convenience of shopping it offers our customers. The entire transaction, from online ordering to in-store pickup or delivery, should strive for that same sense of convenience. The following instructions will help ensure a positive experience for every customer. So, let's get started. When our customer first enters our site to shop, they can click either on Shop or Same-Day Delivery to get started. If they're a new customer, they'll be asked to select local delivery or store pickup. This will be set as their preference, and future orders will default to this choice, but they can be changed by the customer at any time. For the purpose of this training, I'm selecting store pickup and the California Street store as the pickup location. A new box appears and I click to begin my shopping experience. This brings me back to the home screen where I click on the Shop button at the top left on the menu bar to start shopping. A new page opens listing our products by category and brands. Customers are presented with an easy-to-use drop-down menu that allows them to search on specific criteria. I'm selecting an 18-ounce container of Kiwi Kitchen's beef dinner frozen raw cat food. I'm buying just one and clicking Add to Cart. A new window opens to confirm the item being added to my cart and allows me to choose whether to continue shopping or proceed to checkout. I'm proceeding to checkout. I am now prompted to enter my email address, which is required. Once I enter it, I can continue as a guest or sign into an existing account, which will pre-populate the applicable fields. If I'm new to the site, I'll be asked if I want to create an account at the end of the transaction. For now, we're going to proceed as a guest. The checkout options now appear again. Here, I can change from pickup to delivery, select a different location to pick up from, or simply continue on by selecting a pickup date and time. A calendar flips open and allows me to select from the available dates and times. I'll select today's date and a 6 p.m. pickup time. I then need to enter my name and phone number before continuing on to the final step of entering in payment details. Once this is complete, a confirmation of the order is emailed to the address entered at the beginning, and the order is now ready for fulfillment. Now, here's what you'll see and do in your store. Order fulfillment, getting an order. Each store will have an iPhone with a BigCommerce application preloaded. During business hours, one employee will be assigned to carry the iPhone in order to monitor for any incoming orders and to fulfill them promptly. You will also be able to monitor for incoming orders on a POS terminal or on the office computer through the BigCommerce website. To get to the right screen, simply click or tap on the BigCommerce icon or tab. You may have to navigate to the Chrome browser by using the Alt-Tab shortcut if you're on the POS terminal or your Office PC. Once you get to the login screen, enter your store login and password. Each store will have a generic login and password for routine transactions. Store managers will have a personal login and password for processing refunds when necessary. This brings you to the BigCommerce dashboard, which gives you an overview of the business. For fulfillment, you want to click on Orders. This brings you to the View Orders screen, which shows all of the orders that we've received. To make things more manageable for you, however, each store will have a custom view that shows only the orders for that store. To get there, click on Custom Views and select your store like I'm doing now for California Street. Now, only the orders pertaining to this store are displayed. They should be sorted by date, with the most recent being at the top. If that's not the case, click on the Date column header and then on the up arrow that appears next to it. Next, look at the status for the various orders for the day. For fulfillment purposes, the only ones you're looking for are the ones with the status of awaiting fulfillment. Disregard orders with a status of awaiting payment, declined, or pending. Orders with other statuses have already been processed. When you've identified an order to be fulfilled, you can click on the plus button on the left to see the details before you print the invoice. Or you can simply click on the 3 dots below the action header and then on Print Invoice. This will bring up the print screen. Print the invoice to use as a pick list. On the invoice, verify that it's for your store by looking at the addresses under Store Pickup and Billing. Your store address should be listed there. Also, check the pickup date and time in order to make sure that you're ready in time. Picking the order. Take the invoice with you and go pick the merchandise, either from your stockroom or from the store shelves, whichever makes the most sense. When you pick the merchandise, verify that you pick the correct quantity by circling the number on the invoice. If you pick a different quantity, cross out the listed quantity and enter the actual quantity next to it. With online ordering, it's important that you pick merchandise that's ordered online right away. If you don't, it's possible that an in-store customer could come in and buy the merchandise that was ordered online before you get to it. And then you won't be able to fulfill the order. This highlights the fact that now that we're engaging in e-commerce, keeping an accurate inventory is even more important than ever before. Your Tomax inventory is uploaded to the e-commerce program once an hour, and that's how it determines whether an item is available for purchase. If your inventory is wrong, or if you don't pick an order right away and an in-store customer buys that item out before you pick it, the online customer will be shorted. As you can imagine, this may make the customer disappointed or even upset and create even more work for you. How can you help keep a good inventory? Scan each and every piece that you sell. Ring up every single item. Put stock away in the right place so that it can be easily located. Do RPRs properly and count accurately in every location the item resides. And process your returns, theft, and damages quickly to get them out of your inventory. Inventory control is a never-ending challenge, and everyone in the store must contribute. Ringing the order up. Now that you've picked the items, take them to the register. If you're ringing up online orders at a register when it's busy, you might want to post a sign to advise customers in the store that your register isn't available. We don't want to upset in-store customers by appearing to ignore them. Open a Tomax transaction as you normally do. You will need to ring the order up to a customer, but instead of the actual customer's name, you will sell the items to PFE Online. Touch Lookup Customer and then type Online in all capital letters in the phone, email, unique ID field. You will then see PFE Online Orders appear in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Next, scan in all of your merchandise and make sure that the quantities match those on the BigCommerce invoice. Once you have scanned in all of the merchandise, scan the barcode labeled PFE Online Order ID on your cheat sheet and enter the BigCommerce order number in the serial number box that appears. This will serve as a cross-reference between Tomax and BigCommerce. Next, scan the barcode labeled PFE Online Pickup to identify this sale as an in-store pickup. Once this is done, compare the Tomax subtotal to the BigCommerce subtotal. They should match exactly. If they don't, go back and review your entries and quantities and make any corrections necessary. If there's a price discrepancy, adjust the Tomax price to match the BigCommerce price by adjusting the retail price in the Tomax price box or by using a dollar item discount. Once you have verified that the subtotals match, you will tender the sale using PFE Online as the tender method. Touch Tender and then Next Page to get to it. Take the receipt, you don't need a reprint. Use Alt-Tab to go back to BigCommerce. Return to the order and click on the three dots under the action header and then on the View Notes. In the box that appears, go to Order Comments. Put your cursor at the end of the line and hit Return. Now, scan or type the Tomax transcode from the printed receipt into the field and click Save. Next, change the order status from Awaiting Fulfillment to Ready for In-Store Customer Pickup. Now we need to print the final copies of the BigCommerce invoice. Print one for the customer, one to place in the accordion file with the Tomax receipt and pick list stapled to it, then one additional copy for each package in the shipment. Now we're ready to pack the shipment. Packing and staging the shipment. Since the customer will be picking this up as a normal in-store sale, we pack it as we would a normal in-store transaction using our regular PFE reusable bags. In addition, you may want to write and add a thank you note to accompany the BigCommerce invoice. If there are multiple packages, make sure that you have a copy of the BigCommerce invoice for each one. Mark them 1 of X, 2 of X, etc. If you have both dry and frozen goods in an order, write dry and frozen in large letters on the dry goods label so that we don't forget the frozen package. In every event, make sure to securely attach a label to each package in an order. Once that's done, stage the packages in your outgoing deliveries area with their labels plainly visible. And now you're ready for the customer to come pick up. Customer pickup. When the customer comes to pick up their order, keep in mind that convenience and speed are of the essence. Make it as easy as possible for them to get in and out quickly if that's what they want. On the other hand, if you give them great PFE service, they may choose to linger, to learn, and maybe buy more or different stuff. Remember, the biggest difference between Pet Food Express and our competitors, both online and brick and mortar, is you. By cultivating a relationship with each customer, we create an opportunity to make a lasting difference for them and their pets. As part of this, make it a practice to look at the pickup orders in advance so that you can prepare some appropriate HAFTA and whole life questions and recommendations. Of course, in every event, do what you can to make sure that the pickup is a pleasant experience. Make sure that all of your staff are aware of the orders awaiting pickup and that quick service is important. For the customer's benefit, we ask that they show us a copy of their order acknowledgement that was emailed to them and a government-issued picture ID to assure that we give the order to the right person. If the purchaser names someone else to pick up their packages, that person's name will be listed in the Ship To field on the invoice. In that case, still ask for the order and ID, but they may not have a copy of the order, so it's okay to simply go by the name. Whoever picks up the order, have them sign and date a copy of the invoice as proof of delivery. Jot down notes of anything you think might be important later, just in case. Thank them sincerely for shopping with us and offer to do a carryout if appropriate. After the pickup, go back to BigCommerce, update the order status to completed, and enter any notes you made by typing them into the Staff Notes section of the order. Finally, file the signed proof of delivery by attaching it to the packet with the packing list, Tomax receipt, and final copy of the invoice. Also, remember to go back and adjust statuses if an order is later canceled, returned, or something other than completed. This should be done throughout the day and double-checked by the closing manager each night.
Alrighty, here you are.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
That's it. As you can see, fulfilling these buy online, pick up in-store orders is straightforward and easy. I hope you found this video helpful in learning our new BOPIS offering. You will also receive written materials, and your AOM will provide training and support as well. And of course, you can always reach out to other PFE stores that have already been trained. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions about the e-commerce program, we welcome your input. We know that with your support, we can make PFE's online offering one of the best ever.